Turbo Turnup Time. The Black Tiger Miner live cast is starting now. It's Turbo Turnup Time. The Black Tiger Miner live cast is starting now. It's Turbo Turnup Time. The Black Tiger Miner live cast is starting now.
Hello, YouTube X. It's your main man, BTM here, bringing you back to the Black Tiger Miner YouTube channel and the BTM Crypto News Network. Welcome back. How you doing? How things going? I don't want to be the I told you so guy, but I told you guys just to be patient and just continue to diamond hand. Let me get my glove here. Continue to wait and hold on. Turbo will come back. Turbo has too much going for it. You just had to hold on, right? There's too many companies putting too much into the toad, guys. I told you guys, just be patient and relax. Just calm down and wait it out. At some point, Turbo will start to run it back. So I'm not 100% sure, anyway, honestly, what's pushing the price up. But I do know we have Turbo Day coming up in exactly 1 week, exactly 7 days from today, which will be April 29th. Next Tuesday will be Turbo Day. And Turbo Day marks the launch of the original Turbo in 2023. I think, because I think I got involved with Turbo in 2024. I saw it in 2023, but I had no idea what kind of project it would be. So let me know what you guys think, what your opinion is about the upcoming Turbo Day, and if you have any opinions on Turbo. But thanks for joining. Thanks for sharing, and subscribing. And thank you for continuously porting the Turbo Toad token, our famous toad. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, toads and tadpoles, we are here and we are back and we are live for the Turbo Toad Turnup. So let me see here. Actually, Crypto John mentioned us in the he had a video. He had a live stream too, but he also had a video that he mentioned. So let's see. Let's go to Spotlight, and I guess we'll start with YouTube. See what's going on the tube. I'm tripping. I guess we'll start with Twitter. See what's going on Twitter, and then I guess we'll roll through the usual numbers and everything else. So let's see here. This is me posting. Turbo's back to top 20 meme coins. So actually, let's look at the numbers first. So this is Turbo. Oh, wow. Turbo's up 40.5%. That's crazy. What up? Wow. Rosaro? Guess that's Nacho Rosaro? Not sure. Sorry if I said it wrong. But yeah, we're here. Thanks for your support, fam. Turbo's up 40.5%. Caspa is up. Let me actually get a screenshot of this one. I'm sitting here. Caspa's up 11 cents. Snake is up 10%. I'm tripping. 10%. Dodge is up 9%. Thing everything's up. Ray is up 10.6. Powell's up 11. Toshi is up 8. Even Toshi's up. So this is definitely a good day all around. Firecoin's up 25%. Nurse Block's up 39. Pudgy Penguin's up 21. Powell's up 13. Giga Chad's up 16.7. Bonk is up 15.4. Mr. Miggles is up 9.5. XPX is up 9.3. Cat or Dog with a Hat is up 8.7. Sui's up 11.9. Prime is up 11. Virtuals is up 11.8. Litecoin's up 6.9. Toshi's up 8.8. Chronos is up 10. Ethereum is up 8. ICP is up. There's no number here. Is up 1.2%. And Just is up 3.8. Lucky is up 6.8. AI XBT is up 7.8. Wonder if the yesterday events with the Pope transitioning might have anything to do with the crypto popping. Let me know what you guys think. Now, this is the Turbo. I remember I told you guys, just hang in there. Turbo will be back. Turbo cannot be faded, guys. Just be patient and continue to like, share, and subscribe and diamond hand. Don't forget to super chat your main man. Trying to keep the lights on Turbo Toad Central in the BTM Crypto News Network. So let's see. Guess we'll go over to the current holders. Currently, it's 57,000, 53,000, 360. 53,360 up 0.034. So I'm trying to remember what was it yesterday? Was it 53,160? We need to get some more information into the turbo holders. So if somebody's pretty good at setting up websites and create some kind of tracking mechanism, or maybe I might do it, create some kind of graph, or at least a way we can track more detail in this, because we don't really show. So it's 32,000, 53,329, 53,329. We're at 53,360. So roughly 31,000, give or take. 60, 30. Yeah, I guess. No, 30, roughly 30, give or take. If these numbers are even right. I'm not even sure if these numbers are right, but I don't know actually. But yeah, maybe somebody can create some kind of visualization or some kind of holder tracking account. If I knew where these numbers came from, where they're getting the holder addresses from, we could create something. But I don't exactly know where they're actually getting that from. Rosa, what up? Hello there, Unc. Why is Turbo up 42%? Did I miss something? Only thing I know is we're talking about Turbo Day next week. So yeah, I'm not sure why it's pumping either. We're trying to figure it out ourselves. Unless the whales are just buying back in ahead of Turbo Day, because we know Turbo Day it's going to run as well. So this is, unless there's a new development that we haven't been told yet, that would be interesting. I don't know. We might need to hit these crypto streets and see what the word is. So total accounts is 76. Total transfers is 164. Completed transactions is 3,004. Total addresses is 313. Shout out to Detroit. The D 313. We see you. Total tokens is 44. Total blocks is 12.6 million. 12.6 million. Let's go. 3.4 thousand. Why is it 3.4 thousand? 3,400, I suspect. Total contracts is 149, and total verified is 36. These numbers really aren't updating much. But shout out to Aurora in Near Protocol for setting up the turbo chain and this turbo dashboard. So maybe somebody's joining the turbo chain. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you guys think is pushing the price up. But as you see, crypto as a whole is up. But the good thing is Turbo is leading the charge. So Turbo's going to start to get a lot of press. It's going to be more articles about it, more adoption, more momentum, more light being shined back on Turbo. Somebody mentioned in the comments, Jason, this is the Turbo I remember. Turbo didn't go anywhere, guys. I told you it wasn't going anywhere. A lot of people flooded out with Turbo and dropped it and sold it. Now they're running back. A lot of people is hating on Crypto John about he sold his Casper to buy Turbo. And it's looking like the Turbo sale is paying off. I don't know. I don't want to get into Casper versus Turbo debate because they're actually two different things. Turbo is a meme coin AI generated with utilities in a Turbo swap and a Turbo chain. And Casper is a full on TOW, I guess, altcoin. So they're not even in the same category. So again, don't compare them to each other because they're actually doing two separate things. What's going on with Turbo? We're back. Definitely Doc McLovins. We are back. We are all the way live, guys. I told you, just hang in there because we're going to come back with the Turbo turn up so we can help you rebuild the Turbo crypto community. But just continue to diamond hand and buy the dip, right? Buy the dip, and we're gonna ride this boy to the moon, right? Load the toad, and let's freaking toad, man. Turbo turn up time. Turn it up all the way to next week. This is like Mardi Gras, right? You party all week till the party actually starts. And we are just getting started with the party. Turbo and Casper Maxi hated that debate, right? I mean, right in the middle of it, right? Dead in the middle. So let's kind of pull it apart. Can't we all just get along, right? Why don't we have to have the debate? Why do there have to be two separate factions? There can be two separate groups that work together, guys. Just be patient. Together we can. We don't have to divide and conquer. We can take it all together. Let me see. Where were we? Okay, so this is why is this been on here? I don't know. But this is Turbo at number 3 for trending at 40.6%. Knowles, I guess, is 49 in Starfi. Starfi, I guess, is up 69%. Turbo is up 75% in the last 7 days. Shout out to all your Turbo Toad warriors, all the Turbo Toad army, all the Turbo Toad tokens that continue to hang in there. So let me know what you guys think about that as well. And if there's any ideas, suggestions on what is making Turbo like crazy. Market cap 217 up 39%. Volume is 208 million. Yes, said it. 208 million. At 268% up. So shout out to the Turbo Toad token, Turbo Toad warriors, and the Turbo Toad army. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Currently, we're at a 206 market cap. I think we were at 153 last week, 137. Now we're up to 200. So never let anybody tell you Turbo can't run it back, right? Turbo can't pump all the way back up to where we're trying to get to, which is billion, the 1 billion or the 2 billion. I'm actually thinking 4 bill, but some people are saying 40 billion. So I don't know. 206.4 million. up 3.5 in the last hour, 39.8% on the day, 72.7 on the last 7 days, 38% on the 30 days, down 51 in the 90 days, and up uh 390 on the year. So it is coming, and we will see. So let me know what you guys think about that as well. Just what I was trying to get to. This is the coin ranking. Coin ranking has Turbo at 18. So we are in the top 20, baby. We are back on track. Top 20, we're above Snake, which I told you at some point we would push past those guys. So this is 216.9 Milwan. What is going on? Why are we pumping so hard? What is going? So I told you we would pass Giga Chad on the way back up. AIZ 16, Yoshi, Peanut the Squirrel, Nero. We were down here last week, and then we slowly started to push up, which I told you guys we would. Slowly started to push. We're back here at 18. I think we're gonna flip Baby Dodge and Mog. So I think I mentioned yesterday if we get to 300 million, that'll put us back in the top 15. The way things are running, that will be sooner than we think. Let me check the Dex tools real quick. If it doesn't crash my machine, and close some of these out to me. We'll leave that open. Close this guy out and close this guy out. Suspect close the uh, turbo chain out. Shout out to Turbo Chain. Just want to see some on the Dex. Dex ever opens. Okay, this is Turbo on the Dex. Just Turbo at 003 up 35.9. I just want to see what is going on with the buying action. Let me see here. Da, 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 da. Why does this do that every time? Okay, so whales are not buying. It's like somebody added 43,000, 10 million to the is that today? Yeah, somebody added 10 million tokens. Or removed actually. Somebody added 638. I think I did add. Somebody added 11 million actually. It's weird. Somebody also added 12 million. Somebody also added 11.9 million. Is this the same address? It's not the same address. It looks like somebody's adding a mass amount, 11.8 million, 532, 100,000, 9 million. So let's add dolphins. Let's see what the buying selling volume is with the rest. Buying, yes. Buying. Okay, that didn't work. That's weird as heck. I didn't uncheck all, but checks all. Okay, so we're seeing buying. Don't forget that. Okay, so it's like somebody bought 3,000 million turbo. Somebody else bought 3,000, 1.6 million. That's the same address. It's the same buy. Wow, this guy bought 2 million turbo. This guy bought a million. This guy bought the million. This guy bought a million. This guy bought 2.5 mil. 1.9 mil. Wow. Uh, 4.2 million, 4.3 million, 4.3 million, 4.2 million, 4.2 million, 4.2. Whoa, this is the same address. Holy cow. 2.7 million. See, can we copy, paste this? Let me see. That's the 11th. That was a while ago. Oh, would that be affecting what's going on today? Yeah, somebody bought a mess load, right? That was a couple of days, actually a couple weeks ago. But they were constantly buying 4 million, 4 million, 4 million, 4 million, 4 million. I don't know how that affects the price today, but it's really interesting. Can't seem to figure out why it's up. I'm hoping it was a whale. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see any whale activity. That's what I was looking for. That's weird. Not really a whole lot of buying today. Not to be pushing the price like that. But let's check the trader view real quick and then we'll go to Twitter, I guess. So this is Turbo. 1 second here. Let me see. So this is 15-minute chart. 15-minute chart. You can see the RSI is crazy high, right? Told you anytime above 70, we're gonna pump like crazy, and we're pumping out the frame. Anytime you get above this 70 uh, RSI based moving average, you're gonna see lots of green candles. And the regular for RSI is coming back down. You see a red candle. Looks like we got to 003. Now we're coming back down to the 0030 on the 15-minute chart. On the 5-minute chart. Why is this? I don't. On the five. Wait. No, I can go to 5 minutes. Okay, on the 5-minute chart, looks like we're coming back down 003. This is our resistance 001. Looks like it might be coming down. RSI is flattening. And the regular RSI is coming down. Looks like it might be pulling back up. RSI based moving average is flat on the 5-minute chart. Let's see here. Go down to the 1 hour chart. Looks like we got a couple green candles and a red candle, which is a pullback. Looks like the RSI is coming down and the RSI based moving average is going up slightly on the 1 hour. On the 4 hour, it looks like it's still going up and the RSI is way up. Got two green candles. Looks like it got up to 0032. And I guess we can check out the day chart. One huge green candle, which I told you guys would happen. So let's go back through this looking at the MACD. So this is MACD. MACD is, wow, way up. And we're building volume on the day. 4 hour chart showing volume as well. MACD crossed and separated. That's a good sign. Means that it's going to keep pumping. 4 hour chart shows the MACDs are separated and there's still volume building on the 4 hour. But a red candle bringing it back down to 0030. It got up to 003 all the way up to 0034. It's on the hour chart. 45-minute chart. Generally don't check the 45-minute. Looks like it's coming down, but volume is still building, so that's going to come back up. 15-minute chart. MACD looks like it's about to cross. Volume's going down, so it looks like there might be some potential selling happening this afternoon. Looks like the MACD is crossing and where volume is going down. And on the 5-minute chart, yeah, the volume's definitely going down. People are definitely selling. Somebody's taking profit, which is okay. It happens, MACD cross, and the MACD started coming down. Got a red candle, a green, and another red candle. So be prepared for it to come back down. The MACD is the moving average convalence divergence. Actually, I have to look that up. Moving average in RSI is rising from an oversold level. Isn't that bullish? It is bullish, but people see the price coming up. So somebody is selling. I suspect there's going to start selling because the price might have hit a price point, right? Somebody might have had a price point at 003 or 0033 or something. Automatically had it, what's that, limit? And then it's going to automatically start selling off. But the volume's decreasing, so somebody is selling. Double checking. So we'll go over to Twitter as we got a moment. So let's see what's going on in these Twitter streets, or these X streets. Turbo's back in the top 20 meme coins. Is it? Let's see. It is 216. We're at 211 million. Yeah, so the business market cap's going down. Something's happening. Uh, so back down to 37 from 41. This is Ramon. Thanks for the flower ammo. Throw some love. Had to get something to drink. Throw some love and positivity into the Turbo fam. If you like it, I love it. I actually like the guns with the flowers. Guns and Roses, actually, but Guns with Flowers is cool. This is Nicolette. April 29th is Turbo Day. So be prepared to be flooded with Turbo Day memes. We're actually working on them now, so it should start hitting the it should start hitting the X pretty soon. Real soon, actually. Um Official Ramos. You can be proud even in the bear. This community remains above 50K holders. Soon, turbo holders will be 100K. And when it gets to 100K, things are going to get crazy, guys. Think about how much crazy it is with 50K. Only a matter of time. Currently 53,346. And this was from earlier at up 19%. And we're up 37%, 36%. Wish I'd got a picture of that 40%, but I'm pretty sure somebody took it, right? Pretty sure somebody has it. Okay, here's 28%. Let them cook. Turbo time VIB. Not 100% what VIB means. Turbo is up 38. So I'm glad somebody else is documenting this as well. This is Terminator. I think this is a song. Road to Toe. It's actually a pretty cool video. I don't know if it's a song or not, but it's kind of glitchy with songs, so I don't know. But I do appreciate the artwork and all the people on the Turbo Toe community that continue to prick out memes, pictures, images. I know you guys were doing it when it was down and not a lot of people were paying attention. But you guys continue to pump out um, memes, videos, and images. This is the moon is near. Get it? Near protocol on the moon. Turbo swap and turbo chain. Run it back. Load the toad. Billions or nothing. Yeah, I think Crypto Galaxy said Turbo could get to 40 billion. Not sure about that, but I will definitely take it. Right? If you like it, I love it. Turbo scrolling, double the likes, comments, post, 50x returns will be the results. Turbo Moon Mission. You so baller. This is Torque. April 29th is the uh official Turbo Day. Let me see here. Looking for something. This is day 76. Turbo is cooking. Shout out to Sammy. Turbo will pump 30% today. You were right there, Stefan is crypto. Turbo top three on Binance. And shout out to Crypto PBS. I wonder how you can find the Binance gainers. I think I gotta log in. I can't log into Binance in the US. I don't know. But this is looks really good, my friend. People coming back investing in Turbo. Shout out to Ramon. Yes, people are flocking back. You're going to see a lot of people FOMOing in and acting like they didn't just drop Turbo to buy uh, Mr. Miggles or Hoshi, right? It's cool. We welcome them all back with open arms, right? We need them in the community. So there's no fudding, right? We told them they'll be back anyway. So not a big deal. I know it's only a matter of time when Turbo goes from sixth to first and smashes 20 cents. And are they even on here at sixth? They are at sixth. Oh, wow, it was 002. It's at 003 something. Where are we? 0035, yeah, 0034. If I'm moving, Leo, Turbo time. This is another very impressive chart. Not even 12 months later, Turbo is on Coinbase and Binance has gained over 20,000 new holders since this post Robinhood. I guess it did gain. I didn't even think about it. I guess it did gain 20,000 holders. I'm gonna go back and check some of those old postings. You're right there, Leo. Turbo downtrend channel broken is slow, is quiet, but it broke in the breakout candle, no hesitation. Shout out to Crypto PBS. It was on fire over 50% in just a few days. Somewhere a few months from now, Turbo's holders on vacation, living the dream, all thanks to buying when the dirt was cheap. It's actually pretty smart. I like it. If you like it, I love it. Turbo plus, I guess that's percent 55. Not sure what you're saying there. Turbo plus 30% in the last 24 hours. 130 million trading volume. 60% volume market cap. 58% in 1 week. The best performing crypto among top 300 within the last 7 days. As I was telling you guys, Turbo speaks for itself, guys. It's going to run up and people are going to see the numbers and they're going to FOMO back in. We don't have to worry about it. We don't have to argue and get crazy with people. Turbo will make its own news and pump for everyone to see and get a little closer so they can see it real good, right? Trying to see something. I'm checking my account. Um, yeah. See what? Hmm. So this is. How did we go here? Shout out to that's where we were. So up 58.8% in the last 7 days. This is me again. Actually, Turbo up 19%, Turbo up 18%, Turbo to the moon and beyond. Who's with me? I am Torg. Let's go. Let's see where are we at. Let me get a screenshot. We're coming back. I got 40%, so we're good there. Can the insiders just pump this before its second anniversary? Or is it just a myth in Twitter? Can the insiders just pump this before its second anniversary? They probably could, but it seemed like they would wait until the anniversary to pump it. They wouldn't want to get too far ahead. What if Turbo flips Pepe? You faded the flip. Yeah, people will be sick when it fades, not if, but when it flips Pepe. Born. What is this question? It was 100% got rough skin. Don't care if they're cute or not, just chilling, surviving, vibing. Frogs are too cool, but toads got that. I've seen some S energy. You're learning one way. You're leaning one way. Turbo or Pepe. Turbo's easy, born with AI, forged by culture, powered by pure deviant spirit. Pepe walked so Turbo could speed run. But hey, real ones hold both. You either hedge your memes or marry your conviction. Which one are you? We are rolling with Turbo, my friend. Sorry there, buddy. But seems to me like let's go run it back. Seems to me like Turbo wears the crown, right? No knock against Pepe, but I don't think Pepe is going to do it. Breaking. Turbo is free from shackles with every step. He casts aside doubts and limitations. What once seemed like an obstacle becomes a driving force. Turbo Toad token is one meme coin with the power to forge its own path, no matter where you start. Turbo, run. Production. Oh, no, I was trying to see if the movie? I thought this was a book. But I was trying to see if this was Rex's book, but apparently this is a movie. So that would be interesting. Don't forget to holler at your boy if there's a movie coming out. Uh, then which cap? I guess April 29th, 2025. Shout out to Linsanity. I might need to use that in the next upload or the next thumbnail. Get the word out about 20 April 29th, 2025. Roaring Toady. April 29th, 2025. The stars have spoken. Turbo. April 29th, 2025. Force unseen will awaken. Only those ready will ride the storm. So this is, do you know why April 29th is special? Vote and show your turbo knowledge. Turbo Appreciation Day, 17%. AI became self-aware, 6%. Launch of Turbo, 71%. So 71 of you guys got it right. Total return from space. Total return from space, 5%. Trying to think. Is there a total in space? No, I'm definitely sticking with the launched of Turbo. Turbo's doing some Turbo members. Turbo doing some Turbo members. Numbers, I'm tripping. Massive 140 surge in volume to 100 million. Those are some real turbocharged numbers. The market cap's currently 175 million with a volume to market capital ratio of 57%. This is definitely a healthy, bullish sign. Turbo's making moves worth keeping an eye on. So shout out to the Turbo Toe community and the Turbo Toe Warriors and the Turbo Toe token. Turbo met Turbo, the friendly toad with Web3. He welcomes you in his deep matrix headquarters and invites you to join the mission. Together, great things are possible. And Turbo is sure the effort will be worth it. Let's build the future one leaf at a time. I definitely think it's worth it. And we got the army behind us. So let's go. This is Turbo Day again. Insanity 78 days of relentlessly pushing Turbo. This isn't stopped until we smash the multi-billion-dollar market cap. Once you're there, Linsanity, we got to keep pushing. I don't know why they. I hope that's not the insiders pushing it. If so, they're gonna pull back. But seems like it's still rolling. So I don't know. Turbo community, can you feel the transformation? Feel the diamond hands. I feel that diamond hands roaring, Toady. Let me get my glove ready. The diamond hands, unstoppable fist, ready to crush every obstacle on the path to the top of the meme coins. You are you ready to join the unstoppable wave? See, show me your diamond fist now. You see the sparkle. I do what I can, guys. I do what I can. This is from earlier, so I guess that is all the YouTube. Let's see if there is any new. Let's check this guy. Let's check the hashtag turbo haters in the mud. This will be a top meme coin bookmark it now. Believe it. Shout out to the trading sniper. Look closer. The reflections empty. I'm waiting. Welcome to Turbo Reverse, where your mindset is your spaceship. Oh, the reflection isn't empty. I was looking at that like, how is this? But yeah, it's actually reflecting back out. So it's kind of weird. Turbo time. Who is this? Turbo is running a marathon. Today, get a quick jump. The course is long. The community is staying powered. Turbo will conquer the marathon. Definitely conquer the marathon, guys. But it's not a sprint, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, toads and tadpoles. This is a marathon. Some days you're going to run fast, and some days you're going to run. But the best thing is keep running. Just flip the 12-hour trend line that has been acting as resistance since January. 30.4% today. Shout out to Crypto Seth. So we did finally push up. We've been fighting with for months. So this is January here somewhere. This is that trend line that's came all the way down for us to pick it up. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. Patience has been a true test of holding. Definitely. But I'm glad I continue to hold on because we are getting back to where we left off. Linsanity, Turbo will moon soon. Let me see. Go add this to the page. We already had that. So yeah, let's get to some videos. So this is Crypto John, and Crypto John also mentioned Turbo Day. Check it out.
Block, Turbo, or Ondo, boy, do we have to talk. So, before we get into why I think these three cryptos are worth holding, let's first pull them up on CoinMarketCap and see where the prices are currently at. We went over them today in the live stream, but in case you missed it, so Art Block right now is 64 cents, 120 mil market cap, fully diluted. Ondo is, let's see, 8.4 billion fully diluted market cap, but the circulating market cap is a little bit more important because the unlocks are only once a year. So it's 2.68 billion at roughly 85 cents. And then Turbo is 0022 at 150 mil market cap. So two, we'll say Art Block's a micro cap, Turbo is a micro cap, small cap, kind of a hybrid, and Ondo is your mid cap. So why are these three cryptos worth holding? Well, let's start with Turbo since we're on here. So Turbo was part of this meme narrative, which got beat up drastically when Trump coin came out, Melania coin came out. We pulled up to in a live stream. Many charts in meme coins are down like this, where they pumped up massively and came down significantly. But a Coinbase meme coin that is not yet at zero and is still a three-figure million market cap range, this is a good sign that the crypto is not going to zero and that it's going to recover aggressively. I mean, super aggressively. And at this point of the markets, this is where you want to buy. And this is what I said on today's live stream. Okay, this is the best time to buy Turbo. Now they have their 2-year anniversary coming up, a space, I believe, on the 29th of April. I had to double check. But again, this is a crypto where it only has 53,000 holders compared to millions holding Shiba Inu. First bull cycle on every exchange and is at a great accumulation zone to DCA. I bought the dip recently. I'm going to buy the dip again. This crypto has a small community, a tight, strong community. It's on every exchange and it has a lot of gains to be made. It's a meme coin. Now, if we're moving on to Ondo, Ondo is a mid cap that recently got a lot of its competition destroyed by Mantra. Mantra was probably one of the biggest RWA competitors to Ondo, but it rugged, and the team's trying to save face and try to burn the supply and trying to cause themselves to resurface again. But Ondo now is the clear winner heading into this. They got BlackRock integration. They got Trump's World Liberty Financial Group looking at them. Okay, they're working with XRP. They're working with Solana, collaborations, big time cryptos. It is going to be the leader in RWA and is one of the best assets in that niche. This is also a narrative that has yet to blow up. Okay, so this is one of the mid caps you want to be in. And with good connections, strong niche, and the competition getting dwindled away, I see Ondo massively taking off. Definitely worth holding, definitely worth accumulating. Now, if we're moving on to Art Block, Art Block is in Web3. All three of these cryptos are in different narratives. They have something apparently very big happening on May 4th, according to Robert Mao. We'll see what happens there. Web 3.0. Bitcoin's 1.0, Ethereum, Solana, blockchain is 2.0, and then Art Block and their DID, Web 3.0, decentralized identity, the future, one of the most versatile cryptos in the entire game. The only thing lacking for them is marketing. They're not yet on Binance, but they could be. This is a micro cap, the riskiest one of the bunch, but one of the most bullish ones in my portfolio. And I think Art Block is due for a massive run. And just like the turbo chart, look at this 1-year chart. The best time to buy. You don't want to buy here when it's $4.65. You want to buy here when it's in the 60-cent range. Okay. And if you want some motivation for Art Block, look how long it was red before boom, God candle. And we're going to see that yet again. Screenshot this. Look at this chart. Watch the price evaporate and turn into a massive green candle. I think these three crypto are broad enough to cover a variety of niches, narratives, risk levels, and I think they're going to net insane gains. Now, these aren't my three most bullish crypto in my portfolio. They're just three versatile crypto. Whereas if you're holding one, two, or three of these, you're going to do extremely well by the end of this. So yeah, just a quick video to explain to you how charts like this look amazing to accumulate, although people are going to be very scared to buy them. And I think these three crypto are going to net some insane, incredible gains. Like I said, very quick video. We're going to cover a lot more crypto in future videos. But I think these are three crypto you should put on your watch list at the very least. Research and decide if you want to get in or even stay away. It's your call. Anyways, if you want to join my Discord and talk to me, join the support group, see what I'm doing my portfolio.
So shout out to Crypto John for mentioning the Turbo Day. Support those who support you. So we'll see what he's talking about. He said he might come to the Turbo Day as well. Moving forward, this is Crypto Now or Never. Let's see what he has to say. Just checking his YouTube streets to see if anybody can explain why Turbo is running up today.
Videos. If you enjoy this style of content, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. As always, none of this is financial advice. Let's get into it. Appear to be getting some bullish momentum for Bitcoin. As you guys can see, we are back above 90,000. We're at 90,200. And more importantly, you can see that we are above the 200-day moving average. This is a very important level to get back above. Now, there are a few things I need to point out, and the first one being that the stochastics are still extremely overbought. I know a lot of people are feeling great about the market, but the reality is that eventually these are going to reset. And just take a look through Bitcoin's history. What happens when they reset? We usually have at least some form of a pullback. Now, does it mean that we have to have a massive pullback? No, it does not. But I'll tell you what, the ideal scenario for Bitcoin would be if price action can continue pumping for a little bit and then we start to actually flag out above the 200-day moving average. If we see this happen and we see price action come down here and then bounce off of the 200-day, that would be a bullish retest. And oftentimes a bullish retest is what leads to the actual breakout. We can go back and we can look at the last time Bitcoin broke out. The 200-day has been major resistance. We got rejected off the 200-day, rejected off the 200-day, rejected off the 200-day, rejected off the 200-day, rejected off the 200-day. Finally, price action actually bounces above it, and then it comes down and it bounces off of the 21-day. And then once it gets a bounce off of the 21-day, it's basically gone. And then we have a parabolic move from there. We're looking for something similar to happen. We want to see a bullish retest off of this level. If we see a strong close up here, but then the next few candles just get nuked and we drop right back beneath it, then we aren't bullish. It is very important for us to actually remain above the 200-day. So keep your eyes on this level. So far, so good. Now, the reason that I do think the breakout could be legit this time, though, is because of the weekly time frame. And if you guys have been watching my content, I've been showing you guys the weekly for a very long time now. And I've been talking about how bullish I am on the weekly. And the reason I'm super bullish is because we have had a perfect support and resistance flip. Previous resistance now becomes support. We basically came down here and bounced off of the previous all-time high. We didn't quite bounce off of it, but we were very close. And in the past, we know that Bitcoin front runs very important levels. It's not uncommon for that to happen. But we had a support and resistance flip, and then the stochastics are extremely oversold. Not to mention, if you add on the M2 global liquidity, you can see that we are completely breaking out. And I've been talking about how the M2 global liquidity usually front runs breakouts. You can see we started breaking out here. Bitcoin broke out afterwards. Started breaking out here. Bitcoin broke out afterwards. Started breaking out here. Bitcoin broke out afterwards. We are now exploding yet again, but we hadn't seen the Bitcoin breakout. So there is absolutely a chance that this is legit. Now, an important level to watch on the weekly is actually the 21-day moving average. I'll go ahead and delete the daily flag so you can see it better. But this level is currently sitting around 92.4K. Now understand moving averages do move with every candle. So in the next week or two, it could be a completely different level. But the 200-day is very important on the daily and the 21-day is very important on the weekly. We need to see the weekly get back above this level. In general, though, very nice move for Bitcoin. I can't complain at all. What's awesome to see is if you look at a project like Turbo, it's getting a very strong bounce. Turbo's back to a $180 million market cap. And you can see that we are getting very close to retesting this previous level. This is the level I've been saying we need to see Turbo reclaim, 202876. This was previous support in the past. We need to get back above the previous support level. However, it will now probably work as resistance. But what's very bullish about Turbo is if you look at CoinMarketCap, you can see the volume is actually 122 million. It's up 183% in the last 24 hours. This right here is fantastic to see. If we're hoping that this is the actual macro breakout, then we need to see a massive amount of volume flowing into the market. So the fact that meme coins are getting a lot more volume is a great sign. Now, I want to be clear though, with Turbo, you still have to understand that this is going to be heavily connected to Ethereum. And right now, Ethereum on the weekly still looks like a falling knife. Yes, it is getting a little bit of a bounce, but it doesn't look near as good as Bitcoin does right now. However, there's definitely hope for Ethereum in the future. The reality is that the Fed should be ending QT, which should be bullish for risk on assets. You have to understand that last bull market and last altcoin season was during quantitative easing. We have been in a period of quantitative tightening since then, and quantitative tightening is not good for risk on assets. So again, once that finally ends, we could see a massive spike for altcoins, especially something like Ethereum. And the reality is that Ethereum is the leading altcoin. So if we get an Ethereum breakout, we could see a very nice altcoin season. But regardless, I am very impressed with Turbo right now. This volume is extremely promising. I know a lot of people are just looking at price, but to me, the volume is even more impressive. This is exactly what we want to see, especially for a lot of people who are starting to doubt Turbo. This shows that the project is far from being dead. Now, if we look at the Turbo X account, not a whole lot has changed. They're still posting on here every single day, which is awesome to see. But it's not like any major news has actually come out that's going to affect the project. Turbo is just getting a very nice bounce because the rest of the market is bouncing. But again, that's exactly what you want to see. So yeah, in general, just keep your eyes on Bitcoin and Ethereum right now. I still really like Turbo, and I think it's a fantastic project. I genuinely believe that it's going to do very well this bull run. But we need to see Bitcoin and Ethereum actually confirm breakouts. So far, so good. All of that being said, though, if you guys are interested in joining a like-minded community and getting in a project super early like Turbo, then I also recommend taking a look at my Discord. As a lot of you guys know, we're in the markets every single day, and we've been making huge gains in here this entire bull run. And market conditions will turn around again. They already are starting to. Make sure you guys are positioned in high-quality projects. As a community, we've already called 6 different 200x projects over the last year. So if this is the kind of community that you wish to be a part of, you'll find the link right here on my YouTube homepage. I'd love to see you guys in here. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments how you guys are feeling about Turbo. If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.
So shout out to Crypto Now and Never, and he is right. I agree with him as well. Thanks for joining the BTM Crypto News Network. But as he mentioned, right when people were starting to doubt, look at that, right? Right when people are starting to get crazy, starting to doubt, starting to give up, something like this happens and pumps all the way up, right? Pulls you right back in and adds back to your conviction. So let me know what you guys think about that as well. Moving forward, this is my main man, Freeman Finance. Let's see what he has to say and if there is any insights. Which one is older? This is 2 hours. This is 6 hours. This is 3 hours. So yeah, we'll go with Freeman first real quick.
Have diversity because we see different sectors running at different times. We had artificial intelligence, real world assets. We had the meme coin super cycle. Wait, where is it that guy was talking about? But not now. The whole market has been crashing, but that did not stop the very good teams from building. So in this video, I'm going to go over 3 projects that kept building during the market downturn and 3 that I personally believe are poised for a very good run. We're going to go over their website, what the project looks like, their X account, and do a complete overview, guys. It's going to be a great video. I love you all. This is never financial advice. We are going to be covering projects from 150 million down to 2 million in overall market cap, and everything looks like it's settling out. Of course, we could get a lower low. This is never financial advice. I'm Scott on YouTube, but when I look at this, it looks like the market has found a bottom, a double bottom here on the Fear and Greed Index. And now everything seems to be settling out a little bit. So the first one that I want to highlight is an OG, the first meme coin made by AI for the people. And why is this important? Because it is such a good narrative with artificial intelligence. Yet we have seen it get extremely diluted. Fart coin, not coin, you name it. They have came out with AI projects. But when all the dust settles, I truly believe that a project with a good community and the OG status, first movers advantage that is available absolutely everywhere will benefit Binance, Coinbase, Qcoin, Kraken, you name it. Turbo is there. You can see I was looking at this market structure just a little bit ago, and it made a low right here at about 100 million market market cap, and then it made a high up here to 147. It made a higher low right here compared to this one, and now it has made a higher high. But when we zoom out, don't freak out, guys. It's bad. Yeah, it went down a lot more than I ever thought my precious turbo would go down, guys. Whenever we take a look at this, it is down drastically. If we go from the all-time high, it was once down 90%, and it's currently down 85%. But a lot of people probably counted turbo out whenever it did this move right here, and then it was down here, guys. They probably did the same thing right here. They probably did the same thing right here. So if I was going to be betting on a meme coin, I would personally be betting on turbo, especially when there's a community of 110,000 people on X. That is a lot of eyeballs. That's a lot of attention. And although I've got 3 different narratives, and this is the only meme coin on this list, I do think that if meme coins are going to survive, turbo absolutely has to. If it doesn't, it's probably done for the majority of memes. But this next project I think is extremely unique. It's built over on Solana, and all the data points to Solana is going to continue with the volume. This project actually got started by folks that were from Turbo originally, and they wanted to make something different. They wanted to make something with utility. This project does not have 21 million total supply like Bitcoin, and the sponsor of today's video, just one token. When we take a look at it, it's just one token on Solana with 9 decimals. A very straightforward website, but their chart is even more impressive. When you take a look at this, it's about 40 days approximately of green candles. This is really amazing. When we take a look, if you go from this low to the high, that is a 25x, currently sitting at a 4x from the high. You can see they originally launched back in November of last year, had the pump up, had the sell off, and all of this right here is one thing, absolutely building. And they were building a few things, and this is a utility based project. They're leaning very hard on arbitrage, and they're also leaning on a cross chain portal. And this is why I think they have done so good. You could swap 20 plus chains directly into J1T. If you're on Sonic and had this meme coin called Equalizer, could swap it directly into J1T.fy in less than 1 minute. They've got an arbitrage bot coming out extremely soon that is just going to help with the volume. It's going to accumulate Solana, and it's going to accumulate J1T. So whenever I look at this project, it is a very low market cap, currently sitting at 2.56 million with 124,000 in liquidity. I actually made my purchase somewhere in this level right here. I purchased about 0.004 of it, which was worth about $2,000 at the time. It has absolutely done very good for me. I'm continuing to hold it all, but this is a very interesting project and what they are trying to build over on Solana. But the next narrative is one that I believe a lot of people are not talking about. We've all talked about artificial intelligence and real world assets, but nobody is talking about gaming. And with Grand Theft Auto 6 supposed to be coming sometime this year, and crypto wanting to get on chain through gaming, I think Medicaid is a no-brainer. This is sitting over on Base. You can see this includes the metaverse. They got a plethora of different partners. This is gaming, guys. This is gaming Web3. And why do I think they have built over on Basis? Because it's extremely quick and it's extremely cheap, yet they still get the security of Ethereum without paying the very high fees. You might have heard about this back at the end of last year when it had this run up to almost a nickel, guys, almost 5 cents, and it's all the way down to 1 penny right now, basically consolidating where it was at the entirety of last year, sitting at a $14.7 million market cap with 5 million in volume. That's a 33% volume to market cap ratio, which is very, very healthy. Circulating supply 1.33 billion with a max supply of 2 billion. Coming over here to X, Metacame, home of gaming. The actual token is MK'd if anyone was wanting to look it up, but they've got over 60,000 followers over here on X. They're extremely active, and for a gaming project, they have a huge ecosystem and a huge team. You can see all the different games that are over here on Medicaid, all the different platforms that they have, virtual labs. They've got more coming soon, different alliances, different exchanges, and a cool advisory board with a lot of people that are very, very influential into Web3. And so in this review, I was wanting to cover a total spectrum. I wanted to cover high market cap to very low market cap. I wanted to cover memes all the way to gaming. And I just wanted to try to provide some diversity because I think a lot of people get very pigeonholed in their portfolios. All AI, all meme, all real world assets, all BTC. And I do not believe that is what's best for me and my portfolio. But let me know, did I miss a project that you are eyeing? If I did, leave it down in the comments below.
A shout out to Freeman. Although he went into other tokens, he did give us a full overview of Turbo. This is Rose mentioning the Resolute. I think I'm saying that right. Listing is making pump hard. Is making it pump hard. Don't miss. But if it is, just think about what it's going to do next week. So let me know what you guys think about the Freeman video. Welcome, Freeman and Roe, to the BTM Crypto News Network. So let's see what Roe has to say.
Than we think. Guys, I think Turbo has just broken out of a downwards trend. It's actually up today, and I'm super excited to be covering this. If you guys are new to this channel, welcome back to the Crypto News channel for all things crypto. I'm your host for today, and without further ado, let's hop into today's video. Now, guys, no wasting time, straight off the bat, Turbo, one of the best meme coins that you could potentially buy into, combines AI, combines meme coins, brings them together. The dev is literally docked. This is unruggable project. Now, first things first, guys, if you are holding Turbo already, if you're holding any type of meme coin, what I want to recommend is to you guys for you to use the best crypto wallet. There's a link down below as you could use this. And let me tell you why you want to be using this, right? This is the best wallet because you don't need any verification, no ID, no KYC, and you get access to the most secure and anonymous non-custodial crypto wallet. This thing is a game changer. Exchanges, right? 60 chains, sorry, not exchanges, 60 chains, right? So you can literally hold Turbo on here as well. Not only that, guys, they have a wallet portfolio management tool coming and a wallet insight tool coming, which literally blows Phantom and Trust Wallet out of the water. Not only does it do that, but have you ever wanted to hold a wallet where you literally get paid to do so? Well, Best Wallet does that as well because you could earn tokens from airdrops and from just logging in and using it every day, all for absolutely free. Now back to Turbo, guys. Market cap sitting at 2.56 million. We're actually up a little bit. Listed on literally every single exchange that you could potentially think of. Volume is down on the day though, down 19%.
Hello
In
guys,
the
my
last
name is
7 days, we're
Zishan
actually
and
up
welcome back
10%. In
to
the last
Super
month,
Trading
down
YouTube channel.
5%.
And this
But one thing I do want to mention is, guys, we also recently had an exchange listing from Revolut as well, which is absolutely massive because Revolut serves tens of millions of is one of the biggest online financial platforms in the UK. And the fact that Turbo is now available on it shows a lot about what Turbo is. Not only that, guys, it's available on Coinbase, right? There's no meme coins that get listed on Coinbase that end up rugging. Turbo is literally an unruggable project that, again, if you want to be holding Turbo, make sure you download the best wallet. Guys, you literally get money for the best crypto wallet. There's a link down below. Make sure you guys check that out. A meme coin made by AI for the people, now in over 125 exchanges, which is absolutely ridiculous. You can see here the price is looking like it's about to break out. At sitting at this demand area over here, what a great bounce that we're having towards the upside. From here, guys, just back to previous all-time highs, you're looking at about a 243% gain, or to the highest wick, you're looking at about a 590% gain, which is a 7x return. I think this is easily one of the best risk to reward ratios. Turbo has not had a previous bull cycle. It is a fresh meme coin. There's a lot behind the community. It is such a big presence in the crypto market. It's a big presence over on social media. A lot of YouTubers cover this project, myself included. So I'm super excited, and I think Turbo is one of the better plays that you could get into. Obviously, guys, please do your own research, your own due diligence, because there's always risk initiated or risk involved with everything. But I would just like to say Turbo, to me, in my opinion, is one of the more solid options that you could buy, especially for an easy 10, 20, 50, or even potentially 100x. With that being said, guys, make sure you check out the best crypto wallet and go ahead and get yourself some Turbo through it. I'll see you guys in the next.
So shout out to Roe and the crypto news. Moving forward, this is bags only. The time is now. Turbo token 5 cents will happen sooner than you think.
Bitcoin here is doing well. 003 at the time of this video, up 32, almost 33% over the last 24 hours, last 7 days. Turbo was up 61%, climbing very steadily. And even it looks like it looks like Ethereum is having a decent, last couple of days as well, which obviously positively correlates directly into turbo pumping. It's not like turbo can pump in the micro without Ethereum, but in the long term, turbo is going to need Ethereum to do very, very well this cycle. Trading volume's up 153 million, more than half of the market cap, or I guess, yeah, right around half of the market cap, up 230%, 153 million. Pretty crazy. Over the last month, turbo is up 31%. Over the last year, if you take a look at this chart, it is finally starting to climb back up, right? I think it reached the bottom, like a lot of other altcoins had reached this bottom here, and is now climbing. Really good to see. Really, I can't help but be extremely bullish on turbo, as I kind of have been. If you do take a look at this year chart, you compare it directly to Ethereum, how I've been alluding to it at least, to compare it directly to Ethereum over the last year. This chart looks very similar to Ethereum's. And if you take a look at like something like a coin like Pepe, you take a look at Pepe 1 year, right? Pepe went from market cap wise, let's just say right around here, 3 billion. Actually, let me make it all time. Actually, is better. Pepe went from 580 million market cap to a 6.2, actually almost 7 billion market cap in a matter of 3 months, and then even went from to 11 billion market cap in a matter of 9 months. So it kind of goes to show you how quickly things can change in the crypto market, and sentiment can change. And I mean, even watching this video, Turbo continues to just absolutely rip, right? It's ripping right now. It's really, really good to see, right? You look at crypto bubbles, Turbo dominating the market caps 100 to 200, up 40%. We're seeing Popcat up, Pengu up. We look at the top 100 cryptos. Altcoins are up. Farcoin, Trump, Doge, Bonk up here, Pepe up. So again, it is really good to see. I think someone left a comment talking about meme coins are done, but the president of the U.S. has his own meme coin, so I don't think that's going to be the case. And Turbo continues to rip, and Turbo was always going to break back out. 53,326 holders. That's going to continue to climb today. I think we're probably going to see a lot of new holders, or just people continue to DCA, and then people FOMOing into Turbo. Because again, if you look at the last year, this is still a great buying opportunity. This is even cheaper than when I first mentioned Turbo on the channel. So, Turbo sitting here, one of the largest scanners in the market, continues to just be extremely productive in the market. I think it's going to continue to be extremely productive in the market when we talk about the meme coin market as a whole. So yeah, please let me know in the comments below how you feel about Turbo. Drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and as always, have a great day. Video today talking about Turbo token. I hope.
A shout out to who is this? Turbo and bags only. Moving forward, this is. Wait a minute. There's two people on the crypto news network. Interesting. What up, Doc McLovins? We still need to get those Asian exchanges to tap. Yeah, right. I forgot all about that. We need to figure out a way to get these guys in. But I think if Robinhood list them, they're going to pick up everybody else. But you're right. We got to figure out how to. Maybe we can find a Asian crypto influencer to add to Turbo Day or Turbo Appreciation Day, or because it's going to be an all-day event. We can definitely try to pull those guys in. So let me know if you guys know anybody, or somebody we can add to help get the word out. Let's see what crypto news is talking about. Why is there no sound?
Like Koopa Troopa. Now, Turbo, they're up 28%. Right, the whole markets are pumping today, which is amazing. It's looking pretty good. Okay. Now we have to take a couple things into consideration. One, this coin is still down like 80%, but in the past week, guys, up 60%, and in the past month, again, up 30%. This thing is looking pretty good. There's actually a crazy swing trade opportunity, like a pretty much like a 2x that people could have made just by buying the low here when the markets were crashing pretty hard. Now, regardless, there's a couple things I want to talk about in today's Turbo video, so let's get right into it. So, fun fact, it's actually a pretty interesting one. A lot of people don't know this, but the creation of Turbo only costed $69. Now, depending on where you are, $69 can go a really long way. Hey, it's pretty cool. It's right, 69. Now, one creative mind powered by ChatGPT, some time, and a whole lot of community voting and input. Now, I remember, guys, it's actually funny when this coin was really just starting to be made. People were asking like, "Hey," he was really asking on Twitter like, "Oh, like what should we call it? What should we da 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 da?" There's some votes and stuff, and now here we are. So that's it. Nothing more. Sounds fair, right? Well, even fairer, Turbo charges no trading fees and it doesn't pay for partnerships either. It's your money and it stays yours. Pretty interesting. It truly is decentralized. Now, meet Turbo, the friendly toad from Web3. He welcomes you on his deep Matrix HQ and invites you to join the mission. Together, great things are possible, and Turbo is sure the effort will be worth it. Let's keep the future one leap at a time. Okay. Now, today as well, or not today, April 29th, in about a week, is also a pretty special day. A lot of people are anticipating a pretty big pump on April 29th. It is actually the launch of Turbo, right? So Turbo Day or whatever you want to call it, Turbo's birthday. So that's pretty cool. I guess in this picture, Turbo is a Rastafarian. He's gonna go get blackout drunk and smoke some spliffs. Seems pretty seems pretty cool. Okay. Now the next one, Turbo merges AI and nature in epic harmony, organically grown. And guys, speaking of organically, one thing that I think is organic is not giving out your information to everyone and their mother, right? Being anonymous. And with crypto, it's one of the best things, or it used to be one of the best things, being anonymous, right? Not having to ID verify yourself every time you want to just send like $5 worth of crypto, right? That shit pisses me off. It probably pisses you off too, but have no fear. Best Wallet is here. So we can see right here. Big shout out to Best Wallet to sponsor today's video. Receive no KYC, and you could literally just go ahead start the video, and they've been pretty good. They work pretty well, and not only that, guys, they currently have an airdrop. So listen, my favorite F word is free, and you actually get free crypto for going ahead and downloading the app. Again, guys, it's a free download, and you literally get free crypto. So yeah, it almost sounds too good to be true, but yeah, go ahead and check it out. Now, guys, hopefully we can have another pump in Turbo, and these green markets can continue. But until then, guys, it's been your boy Crypto RJ. If you enjoy it, leave a like, subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys.
So shout out to Crypto RJ and the Crypto News, I guess, the channel. Moving forward, this is Trade Super Tradish. Let me preview this real quick.
Video, I'll give it a update about Turbo Coin. The ticker symbol is Turbo. And you can see this is up around 36% so far today. Later in the video, I'll give you exact entry price where you should buy this coin, where to take profit for a sell. Either buying this coin right now is a good idea or not. All the good stuff, technical levels will be discussed here in this video. So make sure to watch this video until the end. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this YouTube channel. By the way, on my VIP Telegram signal service group, we have been making consistent gains every single day. As you can see, 1100% gains here on the Aave coin, DYDX coin, 800% gains here. You can see the rest of the results right here, 700% gains here, 500% gains here. And if I go to the next day, you can see 1200% gains here on the AKT coin, 6 here, free achieved right to my VIP opportunity. Since has been broken to work, and we can see this video to join. All right, let's start this by looking at the daily chart on the Turbo coin. And if I zoom out, you can see we are in a downtrend, but today's candle action is extremely bullish. And we can see it has broken up of this important swing high point right here at around 0.002693. Nice resistance has been broken towards the upside with a very nice bullish momentum candle. So that's a good sign for the buying opportunity. So what I'll be doing is instead of buying the coin right here at the top, I would wait for some sort of pullback to give me a better entry price on this. So let me straight away go down to the 4-hour chart and do that. So right here on the 4-hour chart, this area of support and resistance is still relevant. You can see nice area of support, support and resistance. Resistance broke to the upside. And when you see a revisit of this price once again, expect a bounce towards the upside and watch out for signs of reversal before buying right here. Another level that I'm interested in buying this coin is right here at around 0.002260. We have a nice area of support and resistance. So if you see price dipping down to that level, expect a bounce towards the upside. So basically, these are the two levels right here somewhere and somewhere here. I'll be looking to buy. And if the price comes down to one of these levels or near these levels, and if the entry makes sense to me, then I might issue a buy alert with an exact entry price, take profit price, and all the updates throughout in my VIP Telegram signal service group. So check the link in the description of this video to join me on my VIP Telegram group for real-time updates on this. So let's say after getting a confirmation from my VIP channel, you buy right here. Your first take profit would be right here, the next support and resistance area, and that should gain you around 21% gains here without using that leverage. If you wait for this level to come and buy, you would be making around 19% gains here without using the leverage. Or you can also target the highest of this region. That should gain you around 46% gains here without using that leverage. And with the power of leverage like 20x or 50x that I usually be trading with in my VIP Telegram group, depending on the volatility at that time. So what you can do is you can multiply these leverage numbers by these potential percentage gains and just do a quick math in your head and see how much potential gains you would be making if we manage to precisely time the entry somewhere here or somewhere here. And that's what exactly we are doing it in our VIP Telegram. We are precisely timing the entries and using it with highest possible leverage. We are able to make huge money. So if you want to trade like this and wants to make big money every single day, then you guys need to subscribe to my VIP Telegram group. Link is in the description of this video to join.
I guess shout out to this guy and his price prediction, mainly Telegram commercial, but either way it go. Let's check out. I guess this is the last one. This is wealth. This is wealth hub magnet, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be more videos tomorrow once the word gets out about the breakout. I just wanted to see how many videos there are today versus what's coming out tomorrow. And let's get to it.
Turbo has been doing. So recently Turbo has been doing really good. It's been picking up and we are trying to see if Turbo can keep this up and possibly make another comeback. So hopefully that is the case. Again, it's showing us signs that it will, but we're going to be taking a look at the graphs and taking a look at what we could be seeing next for Turbo. So before we do start with the video, do make sure to hit the thumbs up button, drop a comment down below on what you think about Turbo, and also don't forget to subscribe it to our channel. So let's get right into the video and head over to our screen. So we're over at our screen looking at the weekly chart, and we could see we are up around almost 20% in the weekly. And if we look at from the low to the high, we're doing really, really good this week. We're at about 0.20s. 2297, and we could see it just continues to rise. If we look at today's chart, we could see 7.8% still up, which is again really, really good. Market cap 158 million. And volume at $54 million as well, which is also up 73% from yesterday. So again, great to see the volume growing as well. Our volume to market cap ratio is pretty good, 34%, because Turbo is known for the crazy volume to market cap ratio. And back when it was in its prime, when it was hitting all-time highs, it was doing like $900 million in volume almost every single day, which is again really, really good to keep up with the volume to with the market cap, as the volume is basically how much of the coin is traded in the past 24 hours. And the market cap, that keeping up with the market cap is a really, really big thing. That means the attention is really towards the coin, and people are really trading this coin in the market. And if we head over to the deck screener to check out Turbo on the bigger chart, we could see it does look like it's doing better. The downtrend has been broken. We could see we have been seeing this kind of downtrend forming with turbos since quite a long time. We have been seeing kind of these price action within turbo, which wasn't looking too great, but then we can finally see it kind of breaking out. Obviously these lines aren't accurate. I'm just trying to draw one just so you could basically see the idea of what's going on. And we can see we are breaking out from this line, as we could see right now. And obviously on the bigger time frame, we are still looking at the daily time frame. We could also see that it is breaking out and candles have closed above this range, which is again a great sign for what's coming up for turbo. So it did rebound from that range. We can see we did take a look at almost at the top of that range, which is also pretty good. We can see this is a really crucial range. If we even take a look at the previous times we have hit this range, actually it did basically hit still higher. So if we just move this up a tiny bit, and we could see it bounce back off just right from that range, which also shows us that this is strong support for turbo. And as it is bouncing back, it did make a higher high, and as it continues to do so, so hopefully it keeps this up. We can see it didn't make a higher low and a higher high, which is still pretty good to see. Hopefully we continue to see that. And if we look at what the community is saying, community is 90% bullish. We could see a meme rocket ready to launch. We are looking at basically a trade plan that you could see. If you, again, it is also on personal opinion, if you do want to follow these trade plans. I know there are a lot out there, but please do make sure to do your own research before you get into any meme coins. Again, this is by no means financial advice. I'm just saying what the market and the community is saying at the moment. So again, please do look into it yourself as well. It's wild to think that the first AI generated meme coin Turbo is now listed on almost every major crypto exchange. It becomes one of the fastest growing meme coins, and it's only a matter of time before it hits new highs again. So we're really looking at the hype building up. We could see just bought the dip. Now we're dipping into profit. So remember that green zone. This was basically the price zone that you should have been buying at as well. Turbo is ready for the moon ride. Turbo looks extremely bullish. Multi-year resistance flips into new support. Pay attention now. So it is looking pretty bullish as of right now, looking at what the price is seeing. So again, as we did see the reversal coming in right here, and in the long time chart as well, even in the daily, we have closed above that range, and we are still continuing to do so. So again, hopefully it keeps this up, and most likely it will, at as what it is looking at right now. So hopefully it does keep this up as well, and we'll keep you updated on whatever happens. So that was about
अभी
it
मैं
for
बात
this
करने
video,
जा रहा
guys.
हूँ
In this
टर्बो
video,
कॉइन
we
को
did take
लेके।
another look at Turbo, what it is doing right now, and it did break out from the long-term support and bounce back. So hopefully it does keep doing this, and we will see bigger numbers coming to Turbo very soon. So if you did enjoy the video, hit the thumbs up button, drop a comment.
So shout out to Wealth Magnet Hub, and shout out to Cloud Bricks. What's going on, fam? What up, BTM? Turbo all day. Definitely turbo all day long. Or all week long to Turbo Day next week, April 29th. But we will see, and I guess that's all the videos as of right now. But let me know what you guys think, and if there is any issues. But this has been kind of a long live. Actually reading something else on the side. Uh Thanks for joining. Thanks for like, sharing, and subscribing, and super chat. Thanks for supporting Turbo. As I mentioned previously, just continue to hold. Turbo will continue to pump. It's your main man BTM here. Congratulating on everyone that's continuing to stay with the Turbo token. And keep in mind, there is the Turbo Day coming up next week. But as always, let's get back to the money, guys, and stay dangerous. Miner out.